So next ay number 33. Total resistance of a 500 meter 2-core distributor is 17 times 10 to the negative ohm per meter. Feeding points A and B are supplied 255 volts and 250 volts respectively. The load currents are 120, 160, and 100. Are taken from points C, D, and E, which are 150 meters, 250 meters, and 400 meters from feeding point A. What is the point of minimum potential? So ito yung line, ito yung feeding points. So A, then another feeding points here, B. Tapos may mga drawing points ng currents. So ito yung C. Ang current dito ay 120. Then yung current naman dito ay 160. Yung current dito ay 100. So yung distance ng C ay 150 meters from A. Yung distance ng D sa A ay 250. Kaya 250 minus 150 is equal to 100 meters. Then dito naman, yung E ay 400. So 400 minus 150 minus 100, which is also 150 meters. Ito naman, 500 meters. Kaya 400 itong hanggang A. Kaya ito 100 meters. So yung resistance ng 100 meter line is equivalent to 17 times 10 to the negative 5 ohm per meter multiplied by 100 meters. Ito ay resistance ng portion CD at saka EB. 17 exponent negative 5. Yung dalawang linya na siguro yan kinonsider. So 0.017. Then yung resistance ng 150 meter line is 17 times 10 to the negative 5 ohm meter multiplied by 150 meters is equivalent to, yung length nito, yung AC, portion AC, then equal to the length portion DE. So 0.0255. Then maglulup tayo, kung halimbawa ito yung source current IA kasi 255 eh. So dito na tayo magumpisa. IA, then magke-KCL tayo dito. Yung lalabas dito na current ay IA minus 120. Ma-minus natin yung pababa na yon. Dito sa part na to, IA minus, meron lang nabawas na 120 at saka 160. So that will be 280. Then mayroon ulit ibabawas na 100. So sa part na to, IA minus 380. So yung voltage dito, 250 volts. Dito naman, 255 volts. Pag nag-loop tayo dito, maglo-loop dyan. Yung equation is 255. Ma-minus natin yung 250 is equal to the losses here. IA times RAC. RAC is 0.0255 times IA. Ito sa part na yan. Ito naman, yung drop is yung current times the resistance of the 100 meter. 0.017 times IA minus 120 plus yung drop dito sa DE, yung current niya ay minus 280, yung resistance niya, yung resistance ng 150 meters. 0.0255 times IA minus 280. Then plus yung drop dito. IA 0.017 times IA minus 380. Then solve for IA. So yung value ng IA according to my bubuwit calculated one, 242.824. Kaya yung value ng BC, yung voltage dito 255 minus the drop here, 150 meters, so 0.0255 times IA 242.824 is equivalent to BC ang na-compute ko 248.808 volts. Yung value ng BD, yung 248.808 na yan. Then minus yung drop dito sa CD. Yung resistance niya 0.017. Yung current is 242.824 minus 120. So, ang lalabas ay 246.72. Yung VE naman, yung voltage dito sa D minus the drop here. That is 246.72 minus 150 meters yung length ng DE, kaya yung resistance niya 0.0255 times yung current dito sa branch DE is IA 242.824 minus 280. Yung value ng VE ay 247.515. Yung value ng BB, check natin, 247.515 minus the drop dito, yung 100 meters. Yung resistance niya, 0.017. Multiplied by 242.824 minus 380. Minus 380. So, yung lalabas dapat dito ay approximately equal to 250 volts. Then, check. So, alin ang pinakamababa dyan? Ito, 248. Ito, 246. Ito, 247, 250. Tumaas na. Ito yung minimum potential. Nasa gitna. Kung halimbawa, yung B hindi siya feeding point, ito yung pinaka minimum potential, pinakamalayo sa source. Pero pag dalawa yung feeding points, A at saka B, yung pinakagitna dito. Kung dalawa yung pinakagitna, yun na, isolve nyo talaga. It's either of those two. Kung may EF pa yan, nasa gitna pa rin. Ito, yung D ang pinakagitna. Kung para hindi na kayo magsusolve, halimbawa, ibigay yan, pinakagitna, pag dalawa yung feeding points. Pag isa lang, A, yung pinakamalayo. B. Okay, next, 34. Haba. A string of 3 insulators is used to suspend one conductor of 33 kV 3-phase overhead line. The air capacitance between each cap or pin junction and the tower is 1/10. 1/10 of the capacitance of each unit. So, determine the string efficiency. Ito na yung nasa nyo, yung iba. Hindi ko alam sa ibang school kung naabot. nila. So, advanced power system design ba yun? So, yung ground, tapos ito yung cap pin. Ito naman yung main capacitance. So, tatlong main capacitance. And then, we have now the conductor. So, mga values nito, C. Ito naman, 1/10 C. 1/10 C. 1/10 C. So, dito ay 1. Dito, small I1. Dito, capital I2. Dito naman, small I2. Dito yung I3. This is junction A. This is junction B. Hanggang junction B lang tayo. So, paano ba tayo mag-solve ng current ulit? Given capacitance, that is omega times C times the voltage. Okay, at junction A. Ang aim natin dito ay yung V3. Tapos, pinakamalapit kasi siya sa conductor, yung V3. Mag-umpisa tayo dito. At junction A, KCL, o I2, pasok siya doon sa junction A, yung mga palabas na current, yung capital I1, then plus small I1. So, this is omega C B2. Ito yung B1. Ito yung B2. Then, ito yung V3. So, omega CB, follow lang natin dito yung current. Omega C times voltage. Then, omega C B1 plus omega times 1/10 C. Yun yung capacitance niya. Yung dito, 1/10. Times V1 pa rin. Cancel yung omega kasi present yung omega C dun sa left side at saka right side. So, V2 equivalent to 1.1 V1. Equation 1. Then, next at junction B. Yung I3, papasok siya doon sa B. Is equal to yung palabas na currents, capital I2, then plus small I2. So, what is I3? Omega C B3 is equal to I2 is omega C B2 plus yung I2, omega times 1/10 times C. Pero hindi na siya V2. But it will be V1 plus V2. Nagbabago yan habang papalayo pag sa junction C. Itong factor na to plus B3 na siya. Kakancel pa rin yung omega C. So, B3 is equal to, yung value ng B2 in terms of B1 is 1.1 B1 plus 1/10 or 0.1 B1 plus yung B2 is 1.1 B1. So, yung B3 in terms of B1, 1.1 plus 0.1 times 1 plus 1.1, 1.31. Then, yung B total per phase is equal to B1 plus B2 plus B3. Substitute. This is the line-to-line value. So, that will be 33,000 divided by square root of 3 equal to B1 plus B2 in terms of B1 is 1.1 B1 V3 in terms of V1 is 1.31 V1. So what is V1? Wala akong sagot. Mali yung una kong solution. So 33 exponent 3, then divided by square root of 3. Now divided by 1 plus 1.1 plus 1.31. 5587.261. Yung B3, yun kasi yung pinakamalapit sa conductor. So 1.31 times V1. 5587.261. So 1.31 times yung answer natin na yung 7319.311 volts. Ang magiging string efficiency formula niya is equal to Vt per phase divided by N times the voltage at the nearest to the conductor times 100%. So that will be 33,000 over square root of 3. Yung N, yung number of insulators. So there are 3. 3 times 7319.311 multiplied by 100%. Pag kinompute natin yan, so magta-times 3 siya. Then nasa denominator, times 33 exponent 3 divided by square root of 3 times 100%. The string efficiency is 86.77% or 86.8% approximately. So letter A. 35. A 500 kV line has a total corona loss of 280 kilowatts. When energized at 230 kV, the corona loss is 42 kilowatts. So what will be the corona loss? Wala yun. What will be the corona loss if used to transmit power at a voltage of 385 kilovolts? So sa mga hindi pa naka-encounter ng formula, the corona loss for the first case is K times the voltage per phase of the source, so source voltage minus the critical disruptive voltage, then raised to 2. Yung PCL2, K times the per phase voltage for the second case minus yung critical voltage, ganun pa rin. Constant siya dito na minus squared. Okay, so lalagay natin. So that will be CL1. Pwede naman yan. 280 over 42 equal to, yung K magkakancel, yung B phase 1 yung sa 500. 500 over square root of 3 minus the critical voltage. Then the quantity squared all over 230 over square root of 3 minus the critical disruptive voltage. May mga iba pang, yung K mahaba yun eh, pero yun na yan ang gagamitin natin dito. Solve for the critical voltage. Yung lalabas ay 34.253 kilovolts. So ano yung corona loss at 385? Between 280 and 42? Lahat sila. Okay. So you can have PCl3 equal to 385 over square root of 3 minus V critical 34.253. Pinapalo lang natin to. Pinapalitan lang natin yung voltage per phase dito. Squared. All over. You can choose any. PCl1, PCl2. Depende sa inyo. PCl2. 42 is equal to 230 over square root of 3 minus 34.253, then the quantity squared. So PCl3 is equivalent to mode 1 280 divided by 42. Tapos 280 divided by 42. Alpha equals nasa numerator. So 500 divided by square root of 3 minus alpha x squared. Then sa denominator, 230 divided by square root of 3 minus alpha x squared. Then shift solve. Yan siya, 34.253. So PCl3 alpha x over 42. Alpha equals 385 divided by square root of 3. Then minus 34.253. Then the quantity squared all over yung denominator. 250 divided by square root of 3 minus 34.253 minus minus 34.253 squared. Shift solve. 122 ay inputted wrong quotient. Bakit nga eh? 385. Hmm? 230. Shift solve. 152.927. That is, mali lang yun na input ko. 230 pala yun. Kilowatts. Ay 153 ang sagot. Okay, number 36. System operates at 220 kVA and 11 kilovolts using these quantities as base values. What is the base impedance? The base is kilovolt squared divided by MVA. So 11 squared divided by yung MVA, 220 kVA yon. 220 divided by 1,000. So 11 squared divided by 220 times 1,000. So 550 ohms. 240, 220, 505, 550. So 550 ohms, letter D. 37, the percent impedance of a line is 6% at 34.5 kV and 100 MVA base. So what is the ohmic impedance? So yung parang actual. So percent Z over 100 multiplied by Z base. So that is 6 over 100 multiplied by yung pag-compute natin ng Z base. So 34.5 squared divided by 100. Naka-MVA na siya. Wala na tayong factor na i-divide or i-multiply. 6 divided by 100 times 34.5 squared divided by 100 is equal to 0.71415 ohms. So I will choose 0.72.